Mike, very rare in this industry can you find a man who is egotistical enough to call himself phenomenal and talented enough to not be lying about it. AJ Styles making his 3PW debut tonight is just that kind of guy.
No, you're definitely right. This is one of the matches I have been waiting for months.
Winning tonight at 205 pounds, introducing Kid Kash!
Here comes the opposition, Kid Kash, a regular here in Pro Pain Pro and a guy who's made a name for himself in Philadelphia all over again in the past year or so.
And the crowd respects AJ Styles here.
They got her. AJ Styles, a worldwide superstar, finally coming to the greatest wrestling city in the world, finally making his 3PW debut right here at the world-famous Electric Factory. And here we go, collar and elbow.
Another great hard lockup. Intense. Here, I wouldn't really call it an upset for Kid Kash if he won here tonight, but if he got a win here tonight, he would definitely be shot into the stratosphere of great wrestlers here in the world.
For either guy, I mean, AJ Styles to get a win his first time out in Pro Pain Pro against a man the caliber of Kid Kash, that would be just an incredible debut for him as well. These guys so evenly matched. They're about the same build, approximately the same weight class, if there were such a class, but they're about the same weight. And both of them such tremendous high flyers, two of the quickest guys in our business as well. And no slouches in the mat techniques, as you can see right now. Kid Kash wrenching in on that arm reversal by AJ Styles. Short elbow by Kash. And now, once again, twisting that arm, and a nice series of maneuvers by Styles to get on top of that situation. Here comes Kash, and a deep arm drag. Retaliation by Styles, another collar and elbow, and these guys are fired up.
Listen to that show of respect for these two competitors.
This is one of those matches that you just knew was going to be an absolute classic the moment that it was booked.
This is one of the matches that's going to be a classic. This is definitely one of the matches that those young competitors in the back have to be watching.
Now some words from our referee, John Finnegan, who's been assigned to this contest for both men. And here we go again. Kash and Styles circling each other. Prototypical feeling out process as both guys very slow to open up their big time offense. Nice waistlock takedown by Kid Kash. Styles trying to spin out of it. He's near the ropes, but he's not going for him yet. He's looking for a reversal, and he's got it. Now here comes Kash again, taking control of that left arm. Styles back on his feet. Some hard elbows to the head of Kash, and a hip lock takedown. Kash kicks him down, duck under by Kash, and a hard clothesline.
Great clothesline. Great counter maneuver by Kid Kash. Oh, speaking of great counter maneuvers.
Such body control by Styles, he was able to kip up from a horizontal position and catch Kash in a head scissors, who's totally out of his game now. Outside, Styles fakes a plancha. Oh! He went for the outside moonsault, nobody home, and Kash simply just rams him into that apron, and all of a sudden, AJ Styles is in big time trouble.
Kid Kash clearing a pathway.
And Styles catches himself from going into the steel and a super kick. What presence of mind as Kash was going full tilt there. He ran right into the foot of AJ Styles.
Bringing him back in the ring here.
Only a 2.
If he had connected with that kick on the inside, I mean, that would have been, wow. Another beautiful kick.
You're never going to see a more perfect drop kick than that. And we know Kid Kash has the heart of a lion. He's come back from certain defeat on a number of occasions, getting himself victories in 3PW over the likes of guys like Mike Cruel, over the likes of Six Pac. The list goes on. And Styles still unable to put Kid Kash away. Reversal by Kash. He's looking for the Hurricane Rana. Styles, he's countering. If he hits it, it's over. Kash trying to surprise Styles there. A desperation move into almost a 3 count.
Great ring presence, great scouting by Kid Kash there.
He felt himself being set up for that Styles clash. And 99 out of 100 times when you're hit with that maneuver, you're done. Now Kash back on top, only a 2 count for him. And he's going to look to work Styles over on the mat some, locking in a camel clutch of sorts.
Modified camel clutch. Ooh, camel clutch and a half crab.
Interesting move by Kash. He had that leg locked for a second there. He dropped it in favor of focusing on the chin lock in the arm, and now just blatantly raking the face of Styles right in front of our referee. These fans making some noise. A lot of AJ Styles supporters in the crowd tonight. Styles was looking to make a run, but Kash met him with a beautiful back elbow right to the jaw, and Styles right back down where he does not want to be, incapacitated on the mat. Snapmare by Kid Kash once again, looking to slow down AJ Styles, who has been nothing short of phenomenal in this contest thus far, but he's not looking at this particular moment as he is in a, I guess you would call it a modified stump puller of sorts.
Kid Kash getting real creative with those submissions there. No way to scout when you're just making up these moves as you go along.
Kid Kash has a mind for wrestling innovation. We've seen it in his high-flying tactics. We've seen it in his groundwork. He's always coming up with something new that we've never seen before. And that's not the sort of mindset that can be trained or taught. It's just something that he was born with, and it gives him an advantage over a lot of other guys. Kash bringing Styles back to his feet, sending him off. Duck under by Styles, but he's caught with a boot to the gut. Fisherman suplex position. Reversal by Styles.
Oh, beautiful neck breaker.
From the vertical suplex position, letting him down just long enough to hit him with an undefended neck breaker and 2 3/4 for AJ Styles.
No, I don't believe that's going to be enough to put away Kid Kash here tonight. He's going to have to end with like 2 or 3 Styles clashes. This is a victory that Kid Kash wants here tonight.
And we mentioned Kid Kash's ability to innovate, but let's not discount the ability of AJ Styles to come up with something new.
Oh!
That's a good old-fashioned brainbuster, and that might be a knockout blow for the phenomenal one. Ah! So close, but Kash somehow managing to come alive at the very, very, very last second. Now Styles keeping on the offensive. Nice knee drop. And now he's keeping it very slow. Very low risk at this point.
Very methodical.
And now Styles brings Kash to his feet. Kash catching himself, perches himself on that second rope. Roll through by Styles. He gets caught with the sit-out clothesline from the heavens.
That's it. Both men around.
Unbelievable series of maneuvers there. Styles thinking that he was gonna outspeed Kash with that roll through, trying to outmaneuver him, but he got caught big time. Again, only a 2 count. Now Kid Kash has to be thinking, what do I have to do? He's gonna have to come up with one of his big moves. He's gonna have to come up with the moneymaker. Maybe he'll just take out the limbs of Styles. If you can't walk, you can't fly.
Look at this. Looks it. Surfboard. Can he get it? And here it is.
Cowabunga, as the surfboard is solidly locked in by Kid Kash.
Just stretching and he's going for the neck. Look at that.
Oh, it's got him in a dragon sleeper-like move while he was in the surfboard, and Styles just somehow managing to hold on long enough to not submit. Kash thought he would have it there by capitalizing on the pain from that surfboard maneuver, but Styles able to stick it through.
You're so fucking bored, go home, bitch.
Kash taking his mind off business for just a second too long. Styles with a sunset flip attempt.
That was the second Styles needed. Right in the reversal.
Back and forth they go. Both guys trying to get the victory right here.
Nice.
Spin out side kick by Styles. And again, Kash gets out of it. AJ Styles encountering a level of competition here in Propane Pro that he just is not used to. Will he crumble under the pressure of being in a Philly ring in front of the greatest fans in the world? Nice back elbow by Styles. Springboard, catches himself.
That's it. That's got to be it.
Oh my.
Wow.
Unbelievable balance by Styles to springboard himself into a reverse DDT position and drop down almost instantly. There was no pausing there by Styles. He knew exactly where he was, even while he was in midair.
This could be it. Styles can only go for the Styles Clash right here.
Duck through, holding on to Styles.
Oh!
And onto the knee. Another innovative move. And again, Kash finds his way out.
Amazing. Just an amazing matchup here. I'm in awe.
A pump handle gut buster, I guess is what you would call that latest offensive move. Kash using his quickness again. Now he's going to try and springboard himself. Standing moonsault from the top. And this time Styles just manages to get out of that pinning predicament.
Kid Kash showing his frustration.
You know, we talked about Styles, Mike, but both of these guys have proven that they're absolutely phenomenal in this contest.
No, definitely. These guys are great. These guys are epitomize the kind of action you're going to see here in 3PW.
Backslide attempt. Kash getting out of it.
Moneymaker.
He's going for it.
He's going for it.
Styles blocking it.
What's he going?
Back and forth.
Moneymaker again.
Oh, he's got him all the way up.
That's it. This is it. It's all over now.
It's a never fail move.
1, 2. And he's up.
AJ Styles doing what so many have failed to do. He's still in this thing after being hit with that vaulted moneymaker, and Kid Kash is absolutely in disbelief, but he's recovering quickly. He's signaling for something big here.
Says he's going to the top. Here we go.
Looks like he's going to go for a big finishing Hurricane Rana.
Uh-oh. He got it locked in.
Hey!
Styles Clash.
Super Styles Clash on the way!
That's it. That's got to be it.
That does it!
Just an awesome victory.
Ladies and gentlemen, in
debut in the Electric Factory.
And a standing ovation from this crowd.
Tremendous effort by both men. Kid Kash and AJ Styles getting themselves a standing O, and they both deserve it for their performance here. They gave each other their best shots, Mike, and they made
Out of the moneymaker. That's it. Great show of respect.
Well, they must have earned each other's respect here. And AJ Styles showing why they call him phenomenal. Just an unbelievable match. An unbelievable crowd reaction to the finish of that match. And AJ Styles still in the ring, soaking up his much-deserved applause.
Well, that was just an unbelievable move. No one would get up from that.
Believe it or not, Mike, we got lots more to come. Keep with us. Sean, we're getting ready for the second half of our main event and the entrance of the man who many fans have been waiting for a long, long time to finally make his way to 3PW.
You know, sometimes the phrase dream matches, they get overused. But my friend, we're about to witness one right here tonight. The fallen angel, Christopher Daniels, finally arrives in 3PW.
And look at these people, it's standing room only here at the ECW Arena, Viking Hall, on the corners of Swanson and Rittner. You gotta join us for live 3PW action, and you need to log on to 3pwrestling.com for all the latest 3PW information, news, and events. When people talk about the top 10, the top 5, hell, sometimes the top wrestler in the world today, Chris Daniels' name gets brought up very often, Sean.
Yeah, but you want to talk about the top 5 or even a top wrestler in the world today, then you got to talk about the man getting ready to make his way to the ring right now.
We've said it before, we'll say it again. For a lot of wrestlers, calling themselves phenomenal would be a bit of an overstatement. For this man, it is bullseye accurate. And these fans on their feet for the opposition for Chris Daniels as well. A man we've seen here in Propane Pro a time or two before, and certainly another guy who's looking to prove his greatness as he finally comes back to Viking Hall. He finally comes back to 3PW.
The phenomenal one, AJ Styles.
You hear the AJ chants loud and strong. Let's soak in the atmosphere and go down to Bob Ortiz. And the moment has finally arrived. The return of AJ Styles, the debut of the fallen angel Christopher Daniels. And this atmosphere is electric.
I tell you what, it's probably an honor for these fans to be here right now. An honor for me to sit here and be calling this match, the true dream match, AJ Styles versus Christopher Daniels, right here in 3PW.
It's an honor for me as well. And these two, no strangers to each other. They've faced each other countless times in the past in their careers, but it's going to be taken to a different level. You got to believe in this high-profile match in the most infamous arena of them all.
You got the last rites and the best moonsault ever versus the Styles Clash and the Shooting Styles Press. Which one will get in might be determining winner.
Hard collar and elbow, neither man wanting to give an inch. Back and forth they go, and no advantage for either man so far.
And you gotta think a match of this magnitude will have a tremendous balance in the rankings here in 3PW.
Duck under, waistlock takedown by AJ Styles, spinning out, and spin out reversal. These guys just going back and forth down on the mat. Styles with the front face lock.
Hold for counter, hold, counter for counter.
Two men who represent the prototype for the new millennium wrestler. They're strong, they're fast, they can move, they can innovate, they can do it all.
And a match like this, as rare as it is, it may come down to the first man who makes a mistake. A man who's gonna go and take that chance.
Styles wrenching in on the left arm of Daniels into a hammerlock and turns that into a side headlock. And talk about a game of human chess. We're going to see that again right here. Both guys very intelligent and very creative with their counters.
Did you see that move there? Daniels stuck his knee, his leg, right into the back of the knee of Styles and brought him down.
One of the most basic names of the game in wrestling. Bring your man down to the mat. Destroy his vertical base. Daniels has AJ down, but what neck strength? He had that bridge and AJ countered.
Unbelievable neck strength by Styles. Daniels was actually trying to get the pin if he could get his shoulders down. And now wrenching it on that hammerlock. Nice knee. Right into the hammerlock and into the back.
And Daniels not moving much right now, but his mind is working overtime, trying to figure out the best counter.
Exactly. Thinking about what he can do to get himself out of this hold and off the mat.
Up on his knees into a side headlock, and Daniels does it.
And now Styles in the disadvantage in the side headlock of Christopher Daniels.
Both guys just so familiar with each other. It brings a different dynamic to this main event because they're going to have to pull out something totally different than what they've done in the past, perhaps, to really take advantage, to really get one over on their opponent.
Yeah, they may have to surprise the other with perhaps a new move or something. Both men's styles, no pun intended, are very similar.
AJ with that top wrist lock, and Daniels being sent back down to the mat again, down on one knee. And all the way down to the mat now, shoulders down. John Finnegan once again assigned this all-important match. And Daniels rolls out backwards onto his feet, nicely done.
Not so sure if Daniels didn't realize he was actually close to the ropes there.
And arm drags him right off, single leg takedown, and Daniels kicks AJ off. AJ out of the way, neither man connecting.
And seeing that AJ would have been the first one to go for the big move, kind of caught himself in midair.
Both guys just so quick. It's going to take a lot to really catch the other with anything that takes any amount of time to set up whatsoever.
Both men are so cautious. Maybe they're overly cautious, Sarah.
So much pressure right now, so much press covering this. Of course, 3PW video, 3PW TV covering this. The eyes of the world are on this match. Two of the best wrestlers of our time going head-to-head. And Daniels again down on one knee. AJ really making good use of his power.
Hard shots into the midsection there.
And he holds on. Nothing but muscle right there. Muscle, focus, and intensity. And AJ Styles, you know, last time he was here in 3PW, he lost a close decision to Joey Matthews.
And you know, Styles, maybe he feels like he was embarrassed in that match, and that loss to Matthews. He certainly doesn't want to suffer another defeat here at the ECW arena.
AJ with the hard shoulder tackle, and Daniels caught the leg. He caught him napping, and now he's got the side headlock down on the mat.
He surprised AJ Styles, grabbing the leg as Styles tried to leapfrog.
Maybe AJ feels that even though he didn't beat Joey Matthews, maybe he feels that he's got his number. Maybe he feels that if he had a second shot at him, he could defeat him. And now that Matthews is the champ here in 3PW. Oh, close right there. Maybe now that he feels he's the champ, if he could get a win here, he could get his rematch, and this time it'll be for the belt.
Side headlock and another reversal. Oh, smart move there. Daniels slipped out the back door.
And you can't question either man's ability to last a very long time. These guys have excellent cardiovascular conditioning, and it doesn't matter if this goes 10 minutes, 20 minutes, a half hour, 4 days. These guys are still going to be right there.
Yeah, we could be here for a while.
That's quite all right with me, Sean.
Yeah, I'm loving every minute of it. You're witnessing two of the best in professional wrestling today.
And Styles flipped him through a counter, back up on his feet, and Daniels sits down on it, using his weight to take Styles down midair, right back down to the mat.
Well, he felt the advantage slipping away. AJ Styles dipping up. Daniels caught him in midair and drove him back down to the mat, and still has the arm bar applied. And Styles better watch out. His shoulders are dangerously close to the mat.
And again, Styles spinning through, shifting his weight to get back to his feet. And hard forearm to the jaw, shoving Daniels off, leapfrog Daniels, oh, arm drag by Chris Daniels.
You know, Jerry Strauss, you can feel it. One of these guys are just itching to try something high risk here. When can they get it in and turn the complete momentum of this match in their favor?
I agree with you, Sean, but I also think they're in no hurry. They don't want to make any mistakes. And AJ again fighting out.
Oh.
And look at him spin through there. And now he's got his side headlock back. These guys trading fundamental submission holds. Basically just trying to keep the advantage over the other as they figure out their next move and try and wear down their opponent.
AJ with that side headlock to perfection right now.
And leapfrog by Daniels. The pace quickens. Looking for the drop kick. And Daniels saw it coming. Talk about knowing your opponent. Oh, and he got caught that time.
The drop salt by AJ Styles connects. And that was the high-risk move I was talking about.
It sure as hell was high. He got up about 6 feet. I mean,
wow, Daniels took a huge shot right to the face.
and there's a hard knife edge. Styles looking to keep the pressure on Daniels. Forearm into the corner. And Daniels has to try and regain his faculties. Side backbreaker. Styles with the hook of the leg. Daniels kicking out at 2.
Boy, Daniels has been reeling since that drop salt by AJ Styles earlier. And perhaps AJ may have found a weak body part, perhaps the lower back.
Hard scoop slam. Styles on the move. Patented high knee drop.
Oh, beautiful maneuver.
Vintage AJ Styles. Another hook of the leg. And Daniels is still not ready to go down yet.
AJ flying through the air with ease right there, dropping that huge knee right on the head of Christopher Daniels. Oh, and there he is working on that lower back.
Hard kicks. AJ Styles has some experience competing internationally and certainly mixing the styles of Japan and elsewhere into his offense throughout his career. Back elbow. Daniels missing the clothesline. Styles will fly and he gets caught. Daniels with the gut buster, catching him in midair. And that's going to turn the tide for sure.
Styles went airborne and found nothing but the knee of Christopher Daniels. All the wind, all the air out of AJ. Now Daniels has to take advantage.
And it's getting loud in Viking Hall as Christopher Daniels working over that midsection.
And now he found a spot on AJ he can work on.
And Daniels in no hurry to let AJ have any distance from him. There's another gut buster.
Wow, outstanding strategy here by the Fallen Angel, who has total control of this match as we speak.
And Daniels bringing the phenomenal AJ Styles to his feet. Hard knee.
Oh, and another hard knee.
And that could be doing damage to the ribs. That could be doing all kinds of internal damage. But no matter what's going on inside the body of AJ, it's pretty obvious that Daniels has found his weakness. Forearm shots.
Oh, some stiff forearm shots there.
And AJ firing right back, firing for all he's worth. AJ on the run.
Oh.
And Daniels saw him coming, knee to the midsection.
AJ on the run left his midsection totally exposed. Daniels took advantage of it.
Daniels continuing the slow, methodical assault, only a 2.
Man, oh, did you see that well-placed elbow?
Right to his target area. There's a second.
No wasted motion there by the Fallen Angel.
And you gotta believe that Daniels would like to put himself up there in the rankings. His first time out here in 3PW. If he can get a win over AJ Styles, he's gonna be in line, you have to believe, for a title shot down the road.
Oh, without a doubt.
These guys trading blows now. Oh! Somersault, moonsault, enziguri really. AJ connecting to the back of the head with that kick.
That's going to give the break that AJ Styles needed. But AJ may not be able to capitalize here. So much has been taken out of Styles in this match. And he's holding his ribs right now. He got a cracked rib.
Daniels whipped off the rope. Nice backflip landing on his feet. And a big back body drop from AJ Styles, who saw him coming.
Man, he fell hard on the hip.
And now Styles, you can see him holding that rib area. He's hurting, but he's got to find a way to get past that. Sending Daniels off the rope.
Oh,
Wow!
what a counter. The arm drag set him open for the abdominal stretch.
Daniels stopping on a dime and hooking him right in. What a classic wrestler this Fallen Angel Christopher Daniels is. This guy is just tremendous.
AJ trying to hip toss him if he can get that leg from around the other side, and Daniels applying more pressure.
And AJ not close enough to the ropes to feasibly have a shot at reaching for them, but he's gonna try. Daniels still trying to spin him around, use his momentum to keep him center.
Oh, shot after shot right into the ribs.
And he's got no way to defend himself.
No, he's just stretching him out right here. And I've never seen AJ Styles submit, have you?
I can't remember seeing that happen. Daniels with a bit of a height advantage, but it wasn't enough to let him hold on to that hold for too long. Styles able to hip toss him right out of it.
Styles got that leg from around his leg and was able to hip toss him. And a headbutt by AJ.
Styles sending Daniels into the ropes. Daniels holds on.
Oh.
Hot shot like maneuver. And he actually dropped AJ over the top rope, rib first.
He sure did. Kind of set AJ up, put him in that false sense of security. Oh, and Daniels returning the headbutt. And again.
And look at the way he throws his whole body into that headbutt. And there's a step up standing Insuguri.
Oh!
My God.
Oh my. Did you hear that?
I think the whole arena heard that.
Oh, he could have a concussion. A broken neck or something.
If Daniels didn't knock him out, that landing sure as hell must have.
AJ's standing, but he doesn't know where he is. He can't even.
Vintage Christopher Daniels with that Asai moonsault springboard style all the way from the top rope.
AJ is in a world of hurt right now. Daniels would be smart to pick him up, roll him in the ring, and get the 3 count.
I think that's what he's gonna do. In goes Styles. And what's Daniels got here? Springboard over the top rope with the elbow.
That's gotta be it.
Oh, and AJ Styles still in this thing. I can't believe it.
I don't know how. A lesser man would have gave up a long time ago.
But AJ Styles is anything but a lesser man. He's greater than just about any man I know. He's phenomenal. But I don't know if he could survive this onslaught. Oh! Standing STO out of nowhere as Styles tried to fight his way to his feet.
And how smart is that move after what AJ Styles just suffered on the floor?
AJ enduring just unspeakable amounts of physical punishment here. The midsection, the head.
Oh.
And Daniels dropping him. Once again, that hurt rib area right over the top turnbuckle.
Oh, just leaving him to dry right here. Oh, what's Daniels going for here?
Looking for the, whoa! Almost a modified version of the Angel's wings. He took him, slingshotted him a bit in the gourd buster. And Styles still gets his shoulder up.
I don't know how he's doing it, Jerry.
And I think Daniels has to be a bit baffled as well. He knows just how tough, he knows just how great AJ Styles is, but still, how much can one man take? I think we may find out here tonight.
AJ trying to fight back, but to no avail.
Right hands to the midsection. He won't stop fighting. He'll never stop fighting.
He won't quit.
Toe-to-toe in a series of forearms. AJ Styles is fired up. Reversal of the whip by Daniels. Oh. Power slam. That's going to do it. 2 and...
Unbelievable. He kicked out of that again.
I can't believe this. These fans have been into this match from the first second, from the moment that bell rang.
I don't know, Strauss. You think Daniels is showing a little frustration here?
Absolutely. You can see it on his face.
He's wondering, what do I have to do to make AJ quit?
And a knee drop from Christopher Daniels.
And again, right back into the submission.
Almost a reverse cravat there, yanking on the neck, but clasping his fists around the back of the neck. And AJ doing the only thing he can at this point, trying to get some breathing room.
I'm not so sure the floor is the safest place for AJ at the moment. The floor is where Styles' problem began.
And it's where it's continuing as we saw him dropped over that top, over that middle guardrail.
Uh-oh. You can tell Daniels has something in mind here.
Oh, this can't be good for Styles.
Oh!
Just dropping him, throat first on that chair.
Throat, ribs, everything crashing on that steel chair on the outside. And Daniels, boy, he's in total control right now, total control.
Daniels certainly has his fan base, as does Styles. These people, whether they like one, both, or one, either or both, I should say, have been clamoring for this match. The excitement has been in the air the entire night. And now a big right forearm. AJ again fighting. He continues to fight.
Oh, Styles got in a good shot and it dazed Daniels. And another one.
Styles on the move, looking for that hard clothesline.
Oh, but he blocked it.
He fought out of that one. That could have been the spinning Uranagi. And the Styles has Daniels up. Oh!
Oh my, I've never seen that before.
Spinning Uranagi slam over his own back. I don't know what the hell to call it.
He sacrificed his own body to injure Christopher Daniels.
And this is unbelievable. AJ Styles, he's been beaten. He's been nearly knocked out. He has been physically broken down, and he continues to fight, and he continues to innovate.
Phenomenal may not be enough to describe AJ.
And he's still fighting. Forearm. Daniels sent down twice in a row. Spinning kick right to the face. Satellite head scissors.
Oh, he's got it going now.
Duck under the clothesline. Looking for the Rana. He got it. And now it's Daniels rolling out. Daniels needs some time to recover.
The momentum shifted. Daniels felt it coming. Now Daniels is on the outside, but watch it for AJ.
Oh!
Oh my God. 4 or 5 girls in the ringside.
No hands from AJ Styles, and he just took out a whole side of our arena.
Talk about frequent flyer miles. Unbelievable.
Maybe you could call him Moses because he just parted the Red Sea.
He sure did.
He did it by force.
Come on, get up, AJ.
Man, oh man. Somehow AJ's up.
And you want to talk about how much this match means to these two. You want to talk about how much a victory means to the career of AJ Styles or Christopher Daniels. You could just look at that move. AJ putting his very body, his very career on the line with that one.
Unbelievable. Now can AJ finally put the finishing moves on Christopher Daniels?
Looking for a back suplex perhaps. Daniels sneaking up, landing on his feet. Springboard by Styles.
Oh.
Reverse DDT. He's on top.
That's it.
Oh.
No. Oh. Daniels won't stay down.
You can't take your eyes off these guys for a minute. No matter how long they go, so explosive. They can pop you with something at any given time. And now Styles looking for a vertical suplex on his feet and a neck breaker.
Hook on the leg.
Ah!
2 count only.
And now Styles emptying out his notebook of offense, if you will.
Yeah, they have thrown everything but the kitchen sink.
And again, Daniels getting back to his feet. Let's talk about the guts and the heart of Christopher Daniels.
Oh, no doubt. He took everything AJ had to give, and he's still standing.
Oh, Blue Thunder! 2! Oh! Daniels ducking that tornado clothesline, the spinning clothesline from Styles, and just catching him hard. I thought that was it.
How close. Inches away from a 3 count there for Daniels.
And now Christopher Daniels bringing AJ to his feet.
We're at a 25-minute mark. 5 minutes remaining.
And there,
Uh-oh.
that's standing Uranagi.
It's the BME, the best moonsault ever.
Oh, out of the way, landed on his feet. Styles caught him with the big boot. Duck under the clothesline. German, he's rolling through. Back suplex. No! Planted face first. And Styles rolling through again. Shoulders down.
Only a 2 count. And we just heard the ring announcer. We have less than 5 minutes remaining in this match.
These guys going 25 minutes plus, and they're still pulling out the big artillery, Sean.
They know it now. They got to hit that big move. One big move to seal the victory here. And AJ can feel it. Is he going for it?
He's going
for the Styles Clash?
He's going for it, and Daniels felt it coming, dropping down to one knee. He's fighting it with all his strength, for all he's worth. He knows if he gets hooked in that Styles Clash, he's done for. Styles trying to soften him up. He's going to go for it again. Up. Daniels on his feet. Ducks the kick. Looking for a roll-up. Styles' shoulders are down. Nope, up on his feet. Switch.
Shot to the back.
And again, the DDT.
He held on.
Oh, Northern Lights. He's
Got the
holding
left
it.
hook.
Woo!
Oh, my goodness.
These guys countering every move the other can throw at him. Big, small, and everything in between. And still, we've got a stalemate, Sean. If I had to rank this on points, they'd be dead even. Fall away slam, Samoan slam, really. And he may be going for it again. Best moonsault ever! He hits it!
It's over.
2.
No way.
I can't believe this. I can't believe AJ Styles kicking out of the best moonsault ever. How many matches has the Fallen Angel won with that move? How many?
I don't think I've ever seen anybody kick out of that move.
Oh! And then it's Seguri out of nowhere. In the blink of an eye, Styles with perhaps his last bit of strength, his last bit of energy, able to pull that out. And Styles up on his knees. Daniels trying to get up there, head to head, toe to toe.
These two men trading blows. Some stiff shots in there now.
Hard
big
shot.
Man, Styles returning the favor.
They've matched each other move for move. They've matched each other's ability, quickness, speed. It may come down now to who's got the guts, who's got the toughness, who can pull out that something extra.
Yeah, what do you think about 3PW now? Well, he might have knocked them out.
And these fans applauding the fact that they're still standing, they're still fighting, they're still laying into each other. Backslide, shoulders down. Maestro cradle. 2. And Daniels kicks out. Duck under the clothesline.
Oh, he went for it.
Shoulders are down. That's good.
We are less than 60 seconds away. Left in the time limit here.
They got to pull it out now. Everything they've got. It's do or die. Styles on the move. He catches that arm. Full Nelson. Daniels dropping down. Roll through. 2.
He's got him.
Counter. Counter.
30 seconds, Jerry. 30 seconds.
Who's going to do it? Who's going to pull it out? Whatever the case, they got to do it now.
fatigue is setting in, Jerry. I don't know what they have left. What, 20 seconds?
Daniels has him. He's caught. Styles is caught. Reversal. 1, 2. Kicked out. Right hand.
That's it. A time limit draw.
These fans chant 5 more minutes.
Unbelievable match, Jerry Strauss. Unbelievable.
Not a popular decision. The 30-minute time limit stands. They knew what they were getting into when they signed up for this match. But what an unbelievable athletic display by both of these great competitors.
Neither man has nothing to be ashamed of. Outstanding matchup here. And these fans want more.
AJ and Christopher Daniels eyeing each other now. Mutual respect. If they didn't have it before, they sure as hell have to have some now.
Wait a minute. It appears that the referee is he asking them, do they want to continue? Wait a minute, did they agree?
I don't know, are we gonna see it?
I think they may have agreed to it.
All right.
We're in overtime, Strauss. Sudden death overtime.
And how can you not like that decision? The people want to see it. Hell, we want to see it. And these guys have gone for 30 minutes, and now they're going to continue the fight. Big right hands by the fallen angel.
You don't think Daniels realized he's in sudden death?
Hard clothesline. Of course he realizes this is sudden death, as does Styles. It's a second chance for them to get that victory that eluded them in the first 30 minutes. And a hard back suplex. And Styles kicking out, but not with a lot of strength. He may be sapped of energy.
Oh, hard shot to the back. And another one. Daniels in control. He's been in control this whole overtime.
And his head down too quick there. There's that tornado clothesline. My God. Styles on top.
Took his head off.
Oh. And Daniels kicking out. I can't believe what we're seeing. We're in overtime of one of the greatest matches in 3PW history. AJ Styles is standing tall, but can he complete? Can he get the big victory over the fallen angel, Christopher Daniels?
Or can the fallen angel come back from this onslaught? Oh, look at that shot. Hard shot to the back of the neck.
And Styles now methodical, laying some forearms in. He may not be able to move very fast right now. He's taking so much punishment. Into the corner.
Oh.
Flying clothesline in the corner.
Styles took the chance, and now he's hooking it in.
He heard that 3-minute warning.
Oh, brain buster.
And did you see how he put all of his weight, all of his power into it? And no hook of the leg, no can do for Styles.
That might have cost him right there. If he had hooked the leg, it might be over.
And what Styles gonna do now? He is firmly in the driver's seat. He's got less than 3 minutes, probably about 2.5 to make something
hard. Daniels is going to the high-risk district.
It could just take that one big move to win this one.
This is dangerous here.
Oh! Styles shoved him off. He's up, off, Rana, reversal, roll through, Styles on top.
Oh, no. Oh, he rolled through.
Can he hook it? He's got it. It's out.
Clash. Styles Clash.
Chris Daniels has survived!
Unbelievable! He's hooking the leg! Ref, count it! Oh! Unbelievable!
What can we say, Sean Cradle? What can we say?
I think we've seen it all, Jerry.
A standing ovation from this 3PW crowd.
The fallen angel, Christopher Daniels. The phenomenal AJ Styles. They gave you everything tonight. And then some.
What a moment right here. Ultimate sign of respect, a standing ovation for these two, and they sure earned it here tonight. They're struggling to their feet. And another round of applause. And Daniels asking for the microphone.
He's got something to say. Let's see what he's got to say.
That's only one guy, 5 minutes, no one. You can count, right? The circuit 200 with that ugly ass shirt is a nice little change. You pick it up to the show, check ass. Other than the four who's picked here, how many of you want to see 5 more minutes?
Let's do it. Let's hook it up for another 5. Let's get a winner.
Well, too damn bad, because you've only got one of your money's worth watching me tonight. That's all? That's it? The biggest rising star in professional wrestling? I gave you 30 minutes? I gave you 35 minutes? I took your best shot? And I'm still standing, AJ. What do you have to say about that? To be honest, I was hoping age had something to do with it. And you took my best shot. And I was that close to having you beat. I'm determined to pick your match. Shows the match. So it's like this. If you can handle it, next month. I don't care. If it's 30 minutes, 40 minutes, 50 minutes.
Oh, wait a minute.
Daniels
The boys in the back call it the hour, and he just made the challenge.
You want to go one-on-one until there's a finish? Is that what you're telling me? You want to until there's a finish? You got it.
And just like that, we've got ourselves a match in the near future here in 3PW. They're gonna fight to the finish. No time limits, no draws. We're gonna have ourselves a winner, Sean.
AJ laid the challenge. AJ laid the challenge. Christopher Daniels accepted.
Sean, this is a match we will never forget as long as we live. But when they hook up again, it may be even better. An unbelievable situation. And we got to get out of here. Thank you for joining us here at 3PW Programming. Any final words?
I don't think I have anything to say after that one.
For Sean Cradle, I'm Jerry Strauss. We'll see you next time.
So long, everyone.
World Heavyweight Championship.
And Mike, this is the one we've been waiting for the richest prize in 3PW. Quite simply, the champion will be defending his title right here and right now against three of the top challengers in the world. And here comes the man who may have many people be considered the best wrestler in the world today, the fallen angel, Christopher Daniels.
Ladies and gentlemen, weighing in tonight at 210 pounds, he is from Sin City, introducing the fallen angel, Christopher Daniels!
Christopher Daniels with a psychological edge of sorts in this match. He's been able to beat one of the other challengers in AJ Styles. AJ Styles has yet to beat him here in this building, and we're going to see how that's going to affect things here in this match. And talk about the X Factor. Talk about the man who proved himself to be the upset king of sorts. And he's making his debut here at 3PW. But in this matchup, you can't see alone. Let's hear Bob Ortiz. The youngest man in this match, the least experienced man in this match, but what a reputation, one that has earned him this shot at the richest prize here in 3PW. Can Chris Sabin make his first ever match here, the most successful ever for somebody starting out here in this promotion?
the phenomenal one, AJ Styles!
AJ Styles, like the other two challengers, with nothing but the gold on his mind, but here comes the man who's already got it. Joey Matthews is the man in 3PW.
Ohio Valley Wrestling in Louisville, Kentucky. From the great state of Virginia, weighing in at a natural jacked 213 pounds. Introducing the current 3PW World Heavyweight Champion, ladies and gentlemen, Joey Matthews!
And Mike, the stage is set. Here's the four men who will be vying to make history here tonight. The first ever four-way for the heavyweight championship here in Propane Pro.
All four men in their prime.
Matthews taking a long look and kissing that championship belt, but is he kissing it goodbye? Will this be the last time that we see him on the top of the mountain? There's three men in there who want that to certainly be the case. But it ain't gonna be easy for any of these four to come out on top. John Finnegan, the referee, assigned to this all-important contest, explaining the rules. This is an elimination match. And you have to believe that all four of these men know the rules very well. They've been preparing for this for weeks and weeks. And certainly a big-time opportunity for all four. And it looks like it's going to be the champion and the youngest man in the contest, starting off, Chris Sabin, showing his stuff for the first time here in this company. Going to work on the left arm of Joey Matthews right away. Nice takedown by Matthews, looking for the side headlock. Trying to keep the high flyer that is Chris Sabin grounded. And a counter, nice scissors by Sabin now. Sabin, of course, with roots in the Michigan and Canada area. And
Pulling that hair.
And we've got a standoff. Matthews trying to invoke perhaps a little bit of that champion's aura, maybe trying to get inside the head of Sabin. Another collar and elbow now, switching to the waist lock. Sabin trying to broaden his base, as is Matthews, both trying to get control. Sabin countering into the arm wringer. Matthews slowly but surely taken down to the mat, and Sabin trying to do everything in his power to keep control, but Matthews, nice series of counters. Pace will quicken now. Matthews sent off the ropes, comes back with that hard shoulder block. Oh, and he trips. Sabin caught him. Side headlock, Sabin sent off the ropes now, and there's a shoulder block by Sabin. Sabin cartwheeling right over the champion, boot to the midsection, using his quickness and speed. Counter of the whip, Sabin hits the turnbuckle hard. Nobody home for Matthews, and now Sabin with the big whip. Back into that same corner. Whoa! Up and over, back on his feet, 2 feet to the face. Chris Sabin is explosive in the opening moments.
Chris Sabin proving to us that he wants to prove that he belongs in the main event here.
Matthews kicking him away. Daniels tags in, and AJ Styles tags in, and here we go. The history between Styles and Daniels, well documented all over the world, and sure as hell in this promotion, in this building, they've had some of the best matches that we have ever seen in 3PW, but you can't forget, Daniels has defeated Styles. Styles has not defeated Daniels in this building. And it's going to be Styles and AJ, round 3 right here, right now. And look at the intense collar and elbow. Neither man wanting to give an inch, or neither man wanting to give a millimeter. Into the hammerlock. There's a counter. Styles grasping control of that left arm now. Basic offense.
Left arm injured in Japan recently.
And you're right, Mike. Daniels still with that shoulder taped up. He claims it's for precautionary purposes only. He claims to be at 100%, but you just never know. And Styles, he's on the mat, but he's laying in some kicks to the back of Daniels. He's got some dangerous feet, kipping back up to his feet and countering in a blink of an eye. And now, sort of a modified cross armbar. Into a hammerlock again. Daniels being kept on the mat. And now Styles butterflying the other arm. Daniels getting one leg up under him. He's back to his feet. Styles still in control. Styles reapplying some pressure. Whoa, Daniels with a backdrop. Counter into the sunset flip. And Styles with a quick 2 count. Headlock takedown by Daniels now. And Christopher Daniels, the veteran of this match. Approximately 11 years he's been in this business. He is certainly at his peak right now. And now is as good a time for him as any to stake his claim as the top wrestler in the greatest city in the world. To do it, he's going to have to get past these other 3 tremendous competitors, and Styles outwitting Daniels there and going back to his side headlock. And Mike, AJ Styles, as I said before, he's been beaten by Daniels. He's also been beaten by Joey Matthews in the past. What's got to be going through his head?
He's got a lot to prove here tonight. And now a lot of pain is going through him.
Maybe a little over anxious. Is Styles looking for the hip lock now? Counter, another counter. Forearm to the chest. And finally he connects with that drop kick as only AJ can.
A phenomenal drop kick.
If Styles is feeling tentative, if he's feeling underconfident, he's doing a pretty good job of masking it. And now tagging in Sabin. There's some collusion between Styles and Sabin. Drop toe hold and 2 feet again to the side of the head, this time to Daniels. And Chris Sabin is continuing the remarkable offense we've seen so far from him in the early going. And another beautiful drop kick to rival that of Styles. And only a 2 count for Sabin. Sabin only 22 years of age, if you can believe that, Mike. And he's coming in. Daniels showing that experience, bringing Sabin to the corner, almost as if it was a tag team format, and bringing in the champ. Drop toe hold by Sabin. And again, going back to that basic strategy, trying to keep your man down, trying to keep him from being able to execute any offense. And Matthews using his intelligence to try and get a quick pin. We're to the midsection now by the champ. Looking for the suplex, blocked by Sabin. Blocked a second time. Sabin's got the jab up. Beautifully done, center ring vertical suplex. He's on top, no hook of the leg, and Matthews with a relatively easy kick out. And Mike, it almost looks like for the moment, while there's still 4 guys in this thing, it sort of looks like they've taken sides. Styles opting to cooperate with Sabin, and Daniels and Matthews working together.
Hey, Sabin wants to prove a point, and AJ wants to get a win over Matthews or Daniels. They both want to prove points tonight.
Matthews, knees to the breadbasket. Nice Northern Lights, shoulders are down, he's hooking the leg, and he only gets a 2 on AJ Styles. Right hand, there's a forearm. Another forearm from Styles. There it goes again. AJ Styles can hit about as hard as anyone I could think of at his size, at his weight. He is certainly compact and powerful.
Oh! Unloading on him.
Matthews taking it back to the old school, and now Styles sent it to the opposite corner. Up and over again, he's got the sunset flip. And Matthews missing the clothesline. Styles with the knife edge. There's a second. Number 3.
4.
Reversal of the whip. Again, up and over goes AJ Styles, and he's continuing the assault on the chest. Oh, Matthews trying to shield himself.
Best laid plans.
And back into the snap bag. And AJ trying to wear down the champ. You have to believe just by the fact that that he is the champion, he is a target of the other 3 men. But don't forget, just beating him isn't going to get you the title. You've got to be the last one in that ring. You've got to be the only one not to lose to somebody, basically. Does that make any sense?
I understand what you mean, Jerry. I mean, granted, he has sort of a partnership with Daniels for this match, but he has to remember he is gunning for his title as well.
Oh, absolutely. Everyone in this match knows deep down the bottom line is it's every man for himself, especially with this much on the line. Styles missing the spin kick, he got caught, and now a torture rack position, something new from the champ, dropping him down face first over the knee. And perhaps a begrudging round of applause from these Philly faithful for that excellent move from the champion. And Styles kipping up a head scissor takedown, that Rana. And Sabin now tagging himself in and going down low. Oh. Sabin may have been looking to launch himself to the outside, but he was caught by Daniels. Baseball slide by Daniels on the champ now, and things are starting to break down. There's a forearm by Styles. It's AJ and Sabin.
They look at each other.
No hands! No hands! If you're watching this on video or DVD, do yourself a favor and rewind that, because that's something you want to see a time or two again. AJ Styles and Chris Sabin putting their very well-beings, their very bodies on the line at the very same time.
I wouldn't say that, Jerry. People keep rewinding. We'll never see the end of this match.
And meanwhile, in the ring, Styles going for the cover, unsuccessful, only getting a 2 count on Joey Matthews.
Oh, Styles calling for it!
If he can hit this, we could see an early exit for the champ, and an enziguri. Daniels maybe letting his emotion getting the better of him. I mean, you would think that it would only be in his favor to have Styles eliminate the champion in this early going.
Look at Daniels capitalize. He tagged himself in when he knew Styles was down.
Leg lariat
Look at
by
that.
the fallen angel.
Cockiness from Chris Daniels.
This rivalry so competitive between Daniels and Styles, and it hasn't ended. I don't think it's ever going to end. And these guys like nothing better than having the opportunity to put one over on the other, to have people say, hey, maybe this one guy is a little bit better than the other. They're so evenly matched, and that's really what spawned this competitive situation between them.
I just thought about it, Jerry. What if neither of them pins the other in this match?
You never know what could happen. That could very well be the case. And look at Daniels, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And I think I started counting pretty late.
Showing that arm is pretty much healed for now.
Daniels, if you don't think he's at the top of his game at this point in the match, you're kidding yourself. This guy came ready for battle physically, mentally, and emotionally. And now it's the champion tagged back in. Straight right hand to the jaw. Into the opposite corner, hard clothesline. Nowhere for Styles to go. He absorbed all of that impact. Hook of the leg. And again, Styles still in this thing, but he may be in trouble. And with the rules of this match, he may have all three guys working him over. That's a situation he may have to face if he can't find a way to tag out. Big slam, Daniels on the move, the fallen angel, fallen with the knee drop.
Look at this submission, Jerry.
Sort of a reverse cravat, really, a modified version.
Knee just digging into the sternum.
And Styles reaching around, he's trying to find an opening. The human game of chess. All four of the men in this match can play it at the highest level. And Daniels now resorting to straight forearms and right hands. And that particularly hard one sent Styles involuntarily right back down to the mat. And Styles finding some fire. He's fighting back. Emotion, heart, and intensity. He was going for that spinning clothesline, and Daniels going low, catching him in the breadbasket. Intelligent move. Great scouting by Chris Daniels. Oh, version of the sidewalk slam, and now straight right to the side of the head.
Almost a pop-up.
And the champ once again tagged in. Matthews all too happy to have a friend, even momentarily, a partner, if you will, in Chris Daniels. Anything to try and to help eliminate one or any of these guys can only help his path to retaining his championship.
Full head of steam on that, Jerry. Look at that. Knocking the wind right out of AJ Styles.
Straight kick now to the sternum. There's a second. Rolling through, shoulders down. And again, Styles kicking out. Joey Matthews, the sixth man to hold the 3PW Heavyweight Championship.
Could we see a 7 here tonight?
It could very well be. His path to the championship level well documented as he found a way to take on, he said it earlier in the night, he found a way to take out some of the best. Guys like AJ Styles, like Low Key, Sabu, Jerry Lynn. Joey Matthews has carved a path of domination by hook or by crook. After winning that title, he gave up on proving himself to be competitive and skilled. He resorted to pretty much doing whatever he had to do to keep that title.
Look, there's
illegal,
Daniels.
Illegal leverage. John Finnegan out of the range of view of that. And you can see that, yes, the plan is clear. Joey Matthews wholeheartedly accepting any help that he can get en route to eliminating any of these three guys. And it looks like the target is AJ Styles.
Oh, Sabin coming around.
Chris Sabin has had enough. He said enough was enough. Foiling the mini plan, the mini coalition of Matthews and Daniels, and that's giving AJ the opening that perhaps he needed. Daniels to the opposite corner. Boot to the face by Daniels. He caught Styles coming in. Oh, look at this. Beautiful back suplex with the bridge. And Styles rolling his body forward, getting his shoulder up. Joey Matthews looking for a way to wear down the Phenomenal One. Just driving that forearm into the chin and probably the throat area. Straight elbow smash. Joey Matthews representing OVW in Kentucky. And he's making the most of his trainings there, keeping it very old school, very low risk, very fundamentally sound.
Matthews is smart to slow down the pace against these high flyers.
It's what he does best, control the pace of a match, using his intelligence, using his mind to create a situation that he can win. And now the referee distracted and more double teaming from Daniels and Matthews. Styles eating the back elbow. And again, Styles able to survive. And it seems like the battle lines are drawn, but there's all sorts of ulterior motives going through the minds of all these guys right now. We've got that double team continuing. More dirty work behind the back of our ref.
Man's back is not supposed to bend that way, Jaron.
Absolutely not. As flexible as AJ Styles is, there's a limit where really nobody should be able to surpass. Daniels trying to make him do it whether he likes it or not. Styles on his feet. He's on the run. Under the clothesline and a double clothesline. Both men connecting and both men down. And AJ Styles, if he has any hope of surviving any length in this match, he needs a breather, and he's cut off from the tag. Joey Matthews just able to keep him from reaching Chris Sabin. And Sabin losing his temper. It's that youth, it's that lack of experience.
He just tagged himself in and out.
Matthews just thinking circles around the relative rookie. 22-year-old Chris Sabin, tagged in, tagged out without even knowing it, really. And again, simple yet effective. Matthews with that boot to the rib cage, bringing his man down.
Daniels tagging there.
To my knowledge, this is really the first time, unofficial as it may be, that Daniels and Matthews have teamed together. And that STO, again, only getting a 2 count. Even though Matthews and Daniels aren't officially a team, they're working real well together. And you have to attribute that to their experience, to the fact that they've been in so many situations all around the world, so many times before, that they just automatically have the chemistry that it takes to be able to double team and work a guy like Styles over. And once again, the champion tagged back in, and we've got to whip into the ropes. Styles under the clothesline, backflip. He's got Matthews hooked boot to the midsection. Inverted DDT, straight up DDT.
He's got to make that tag, Jerry, or else he's out of this match.
AJ Styles exploding on both Joey Matthews and Chris Daniels. What an athlete, and he's just inches away. And here comes Chris Sabin, the freshman. Big back elbow, he's cleaning house on Matthews and Daniels. 1 foot for each. And the phenom from the border city, taking out both men again. It's a Guri DDT combo. He's on top. Oh. Just a hair away from taking down the champion. Like another clothesline now. Sabin in. Styles going at it. Springboard DDT. And here's Matthews. Double arm DDT. Joey Matthews, his biggest shot. Look at the leg. And he's got it. Sabin's eliminated just like that.
With a handful of tights, Joey Matthews eliminates Chris Sabin.
Ladies and gentlemen, 23 minutes, 6 seconds eliminated, Chris Sabin.
And then there were 3 as the champion mockingly waving goodbye to the man who may not have been successful here tonight. But Chris Sabin, he sure as hell earned his spot. He earned his reputation. And I hope we see him back here again, here in Propane Pro.
Yes, but Jerry, this is not good news for AJ Styles. You forgot about the partnership between Matthews and Daniels.
You're right. If Matthews and Daniels continue to work together, it could just be a matter of time. And Styles again feeling the brunt of the attack of Joey Matthews. Again with that straight right hand. Styles again with some kicks. But what chance does he have? He is facing the 2 men who have beaten him, the 2 men who have victories over him here in 3PW. And there's that hard clothesline, the flying clothesline into the corner. Vertical suplex, he's rolling through, and look at this. Shades of the living legend, Larry Zbyszko. AJ Styles, he's got the champ hooked. He could tap right here.
Can he have it?
Reversal, shoulders. Shoulders were almost down for the 3 count. Intelligent counter by Joey Matthews. And Styles now just leveling him with kicks. Oh, and there's a low blow. The referee didn't see it. And Joey Matthews able to once again put AJ Styles down. And Daniels, the fallen angel, looking for the tag. He's got it.
Setting him up for another double team, it seems.
Could this be the knockout blow here? Running charge, nobody home. And there's AJ with the clothesline on Daniels. AJ Styles using his speed to perhaps avoid the end of him. Dropping down into the neck drop. He's on top. And Daniels kicks out. We've said it so many times before, Styles yet to put Daniels' shoulders to the mat for 3 seconds here in this building. Will tonight be the night? And hooking the legs, hooking the chin, many call it the Muda lock, and AJ Styles showing his flexibility. He's got Daniels in big trouble, sent the ring nowhere near a tag. Oh,
Rolls him over. Look at that.
and that's letting him use gravity to put even more pressure on this hold. And Daniels, maybe with a shot of adrenaline, able to break the upper part of it. And Daniels going right back. Oh my God. Oh. And talk about bodies not being meant to bend that way. That gives Daniels an open shot to the back, using his elbow to free himself. But what kind of pain and punishment did he absorb in those few seconds of being in that torturous hold?
I don't know, Jerry, and I never want to know.
Styles kicked to the mat. Daniels trying to fight his way back to verticality here. He's up on his feet and backpedaling, stumbling into the corner of Joey Matthews. I almost want to say his corner, because that's almost how it seemed to have worked out in this match. the champion, once again, using a blatant choke, trying to take the air out of Styles. All three of these men, as well as the already eliminated Chris Sabin, in peak physical condition, so we knew this one could go long. And Daniels again behind the back of the referee, working on Styles on the outside. AJ has had to contend with this all night, all match. And Matthews going for it, and Styles too close to the ropes. Mike, the Fallen Angel again calling for the tag. Now, do you think there's any the factor of pride involved, maybe between Matthews and Daniels, over, you know, if they are to eliminate Styles, who's going to be the one to be able to do it?
Whoa!
Well, we may see some dissension right now. Another miscue between the two, and now Matthews and Daniels toe-to-toe, forearm for forearm, and Styles on the move, taking both men down, duo clothesline. Hook of the leg, Styles on top, quick elimination, and no. Thought he was going to go for a quick one, and he was not successful. And Matthews from behind, maybe looking for the back suplex. Nicely executed, folding Styles in half. Putting all his weight on those shoulders, and Styles able to use his powerful legs to kick out. And now Daniels back suplex. And the Fallen Angel standing tall, but watch out, and here's Styles with one of his own. Move for move, blow for blow. And obviously at this juncture in the match, John Finnegan being lenient with the tag rules. All three men in the ring, but who's gonna be able to take advantage? Who's gonna be able to find a way to eliminate somebody? And look at all that power and weight, the explosiveness of that spinning tornado clothesline. Oh! Enziguri by Styles. And he's got another wind, sending the champ to the mat. There he goes again with another clothesline, ducking under, and a German suplex. He's rolling through. Oh, we've seen this before. Face first. Good night. This could do it. Daniels back in, and Styles ready for him as well. And a spinning, modified back suplex once again for Christopher Daniels, and all of a sudden, the man who's been beaten all match, AJ Styles, he's standing tall. Look at that reverse spin kick. And what an opportunity right now. The champ knocked to the outside. It's one-on-one once again. Chris Daniels, AJ Styles, reversal of the whip. Up and over, Styles on his feet. He's got him hooked. Dragon sleeper, no. Counter. And the champ from behind. Double arm DDT. It knocked out Sabin. Will it do in Styles? Yes, yes it does.
In 30 minutes, 58 seconds, eliminated AJ Styles.
Was there a pride factor involved in who got to knock off Styles? The answer obviously yes. Joey Matthews knocking out Christopher Daniels just so he could steal the pin, so he could eliminate Styles on his own. What an opportunistic, what a piece of work our champion is.
You may call it despicable, other people may call it smart, but you know what? He's still the champ for now.
AJ Styles, a standing ovation for him. It took the last rites and that vicious double arm DDT to take him out. And then there were two, Mike. And the champion, Joey Matthews, taking Daniels to the outside. And it doesn't take a brain surgeon to let you know that that partnership, it's over. It's one-on-one for the richest prize in this company. And Joey Matthews is just 3 seconds away from retaining his championship against perhaps the odds makers' best guesses.
Matthews with the chair.
Oh, to that upper back. And again, the question comes into play. Was that shoulder, is it at 100%? And even if it was, is it now? And if it wasn't, what kind of damage can something like that do to the fallen angel?
Still on the outside. Not going to win the match this way.
Matthews not known for being a hardcore wrestler, but he is known to be able to hang when he can pick his spots. Yeah. Oh.
Breaking the head on the barrier with a chair.
Matthews letting it all hang out, revealing his most vicious side. And that, perhaps more than anything, really lets you know just how important this scenario is for both men. Oh, Daniels fighting back. And into the steel reversal by Daniels. And the champion hits the guardrail. And now, Chris Daniels has that chair. Retribution right to the back of Matthews. And the challenger is looking to get some. Daniels going to work. Oh, what do we have? Oh! Springboard aside, moonsault from the top rope. Chris Daniels.
Daniels with the second wind.
My God. Not everyone may believe in his beliefs and his prophecies, but he's got the balance and the ability to fly like an angel sometimes. You gotta give him that. And he may be looking for that STO standing version. He's got it.
Uh-oh, Jerry.
You could feel it. These people could feel it. Chris Daniels is signaling. He's
moonsault.
And he's gonna go for it. Best moonsault ever, and he connects. Hook in the leg. Oh!
That's the closest 2 count I've ever seen, Jerry.
You can't get any closer. You just can't. And somehow Matthews able to survive the best moonsault ever, and a beautiful neckbreaker by the champion. Oh, he's going for his old move. Virginia necktie, center ring. And Daniels kicks out. How many people has that one put away? But Chris Daniels will not say die. Love him or hate him, this guy's got guts, and he's come too far to give up without a fight.
You made a good point, Jerry. Whoever wins this match is well-deserved to be your 3PW champion.
Matthews perched on top. That hard clothesline, he connected perfectly. And no! Again, Chris Daniels able to shoot that shoulder up. Joey Matthews bringing the challenger. The lone challenger left to his feet and counter the double arm. He was going for that double arm DDT again. Lightning not striking 3 times, and Chris Daniels may have a big time opportunity here. He's going for the Angel's wings. Countered by Matthews. Double leg takedown. He's putting that leg through.
Scorpion deathlock.
Perfectly applied, and again, center ring positioning so important. And don't you think for a second that Joey Matthews does not know it, as Chris Daniels just so far from those ropes. This could be the end. We could see the end of the match right here.
Working it, trying to get to the ropes. Can he make it, Jerry?
This is amazing. Daniels shifting his weight, using his power to bring both himself and Matthews over to the ropes. He's just an inch or two away, and Matthews bringing him right back. Matthews felt himself losing his grasp, and he honored. And that is the mark of a true champion. And whether, I've said it so many times, but whether you love or hate Joey Matthews, you gotta give it up. What a champion he has been and may continue to be here after this match. And again, Daniels, he's just an inch away, he's got the rope.
Both men down. A lot of effort put behind that Scorpion Deathlock from Joey Matthews. Must have tired him out as well.
I think so. I think he expended as much energy as Daniels had tried to break it. And Daniels kicking Matthews to the mat. And a running clothesline. Daniels may be picking up steam here, looking for number 3. Matthews ducks his head and eats a DDT. And the Fallen Angel, he's going nuts.
Look at the intensity of the Fallen Angel.
Do it, Daniel!
He's winding him up. Blue Thunder, shoulders are down. Oh, and again, Matthews surviving.
Last rites!
Last rites called. Daniels looking to administer it.
Oh, he smells it, he feels it, and he tastes it. But he was taking down, big super kick. Matthews, if he could get on top. If he could just get on top. But what's he doing? What's the champion doing?
Looking to jaw with the fans.
He wants that double arm DDT counter by the Daniels. Center ring. 2, 3. He did it. History has been made.
Ladies and gentlemen, in 40 minutes and 10 seconds, your winner and new 3PW Heavyweight Champion, the Fallen Angel, Christopher Daniels.
A standing ovation in Viking Hall. Everybody else in this match, he found a way to overcome all physical, mental, emotional odds. Christopher Daniels, new 3PW Heavyweight Champion. He's the king of Philly life.
The Fallen Angel ushered in a new era in 3PW.
Joey Matthews, what a champion he has been. And even though we haven't heard the last of him in the here in this company, but the seventh man to hold that crown, that title that means so much in the world of wrestling, is the warrior in the era of the Fallen Angel. Tonight, Daniels is the man. What a moment, what a match. You're the top athletes in the world. Putting their efforts all into the opportunity to win the richest prize. Only one of them able to do it. And Mike, history, as we said, made here tonight. Round of applause for the champ, the former champion, I should say.